What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Hustlepedia. Today we are going to be diving in, as we mentioned yesterday, into the Polkadot ecosystem and some of the projects that I think have the biggest potential within the Polkadot ecosystem. There's so much going on in Polkadot right now with all the Kusama, the Kusama parachain auctions, the upcoming parachain auctions for Polkadot, and there's the utility that Polkadot has behind it and the team behind it. That a lot of people look over, it seems. I will be going over all of that here today, as well as a couple projects that have mooned from these parachain auctions on Kusama, and I'll explain that. And then also some projects that I think have some crazy potential in the coming months and years as Polkadot is more widely adopted. And after these parachain auctions, I do think Polkadot is going to surge. And as you zoom out here, we see the potential of rise that this type of momentum has. We see it's up 6% over the last 24 hours. So let's take a look at the top Polkadot ecosystem tokens. And actually, first of all, let's dive into Polkadot. If you don't know what Polkadot is, also, if you're new to the channel, drop in and hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day on the channel on cryptocurrency and altcoins. And be sure to smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. So Polkadot, guys, if you don't know what Polkadot is, open source sharding multi-chain protocol that facilitates cross-chain transfer of data and asset types, not just tokens, thereby making a wide range of blockchains interoperable with each other. That is their main goal. They want to let all these blockchains be able to have multi-chains and, as they call it, parallel chains, aka parachains by bonding. So Polkadot's native token DOT serves three clear purposes: providing network governance, operations, and creating parachains. So relay chains, Polkadot's heart, helping to create consensus, interoperability, and shared security across the network of different chains. Parachains, independent chains that have their own tokens optimized for specific use cases. A parathread is similar to parachains, but with flexible community based on an economical pay-as-you-go model, and bridges that allow parachains and parathreads to connect and communicate with external blockchains like Ethereum. So that is the whole basis of Polkadot, is interoperability within the blockchain for different products. They basically want to, as it says, be that open source go-to multi-chain protocol. And honestly, how can you not love Polkadot? Polkadot was founded by the Web3 Foundation, a Swiss foundation, to facilitate a fully functional and user-friendly decentralized web. Its founders are Dr. Gavin Wood, notoriously a co-founder of Ethereum, one of the brilliant trio of the Ethereum founders that is behind Polkadot. We see it as number 8 in market cap at 34 billion. And with the upcoming parachains, guys, it really does have so much more potential to grow. I definitely do think Polkadot has crazy potential in the coming months. And let's just dive into a couple of reasons why. One of the biggest drivers of momentum for the Polkadot ecosystem is the parachain auctions, where projects vie for community votes to obtain limited slots to launch on a network, which has absolutely been mooning, and no pun intended, but Moon River was a winner of a parachain auction through Kusama. And it has, look at the momentum on this project in the last few days. Unreal from the $100 ranges up to now. It's at $394. Moon River notoriously won a parachain auction on Kusama, and yeah, it has absolutely mooned. So let's go ahead and take a look. So Polkadot's wild cousin, I was about to make my own description. I'll just read what they have to say and base it off. Polkadot's wild cousin, Kusama, has been in the process of conducting the auctions. So basically, you acquire Kusama and you use those in these parachain auctions for a chance to be airdropped projects like Moon River or like other upcoming projects that are starting on the Polkadot ecosystem and the Polkadot network. And you basically can get airdropped shares of these tokens. So as part of the parachain crowd loan process, users vote for projects by locking up DOT tokens for a designated term as a way to bootstrap the funding for projects that are chosen to fill one of the limited slots. This has the effect of reducing the circulating supply of tokens available, adding pressure on the price of DOT, and the Polkadot network will undergo its own parachain auctions once all the auctions are complete on the Kusama network, which is huge, guys, which is huge. The process has been fully audited, and the Kusama-based parachains are running smoothly. So that is awesome. There's a lot of projects vying in these parachains to be involved in the Polkadot network. And once Polkadot starts doing their own parachain auctions after Kusama's, you're going to see a huge surge in Polkadot in terms of the volume of projects trying to build on Polkadot, and the price is going to increase due to pure demand through the parachain auctions. And as we see here, I have it pulled up here, there's so many projects building on Polkadot, guys. There's so many projects building on Polkadot. And it's just going, that is just going to grow. This ecosystem is still super young, and it has so much growth potential in front of it. The Polkadot ecosystem has seen extensive growth over its infrastructure over the last year, and this is outmatched by only a small number of competing networks in the space. With the Polkadot parachain auctions expected, it's likely that the ecosystem will continue to expand and welcome new projects, and proof of this comes from the fact that the Kusama parachain process has been relatively smooth. Well, yeah, I would say so. Kusama itself has seen growth over the last year from $30 up to $416, and you've seen them be able to successfully produce and have these parachains actually have projects come through these parachains like Moonriver, which has literally produced almost 10x over its lifetime for anyone who has Moonriver. So this is a big opportunity to be able to stake your existing Polkadot down the line for spots vying on Polkadot. They want to build on the Polkadot network, and that is the best way to be able to A, front run projects that are getting started on the Polkadot ecosystem, and B, you have limitless potential with the growth of DOT over time. The growth of DOT and the adoption of DOT is only going to become more and more widespread. And just to give you a little brief description, it's Polkadot's wild cousin, experimental blockchain platform that is designed to provide a massively interoperable and scalable framework for developers. So fast-paced projects gain access to highly scalable, interoperable sharded networks and features that are not yet available on Polkadots. So very interesting, designed to provide a testbed for developers looking to innovate and deploy their blockchain, and can be used as a preparatory network before launching on Polkadot. So that is basically Kusama and the parachain auction system in a nutshell, and it has produced projects like Moonriver, which are mooning, no pun intended. So what are my favorite projects in terms of the Polkadot ecosystem that I'm looking at as adding into my portfolio under my Polkadot? I'm not an investment advisor, but these are just assets that have a ton of growth potential. First one I'm going to take a look at here is a launchpad platform. If you watch my videos, I'm big on launchpads in these up-and-coming ecosystems because a ton of projects are going to look to fundraise, raise capital, and be able to start their projects on the Polkadot network through these launchpads. So Polkastarter is going to pride themselves on being one of the best launchpads on Polkadot. Blockchain projects can easily create their own cross-chain swap pools, which allow them to securely raise funds while users can invest without risk, since swaps are automatically executed by smart contracts. So a big time growth potential for Polkastarter. We see a boost up here, but we did come back down to reality. A very modestly, it's a good priced asset. Market cap is the main thing, guys. Price means nothing. Price means nothing in this if you're looking for growth. Everything is about the market cap. This market cap definitely has 5 to 10x potential as Polkadot adopts those parachain auctions and more projects try to build on Polkadot. I could definitely see 5 to 10x out of Polkastarter, and that's in the market cap sector, which would only impact the price positively. Everyone's so focused on price all the time, but if you look at the market cap, that will show you the true growth potential of a project moving forward. I'm looking at this project as a 5 to 10x potential project in terms of Polkastarter, and I'm very bullish on Polkastarter. Here's their platform, their liquidity pools, stuff like that. Obviously, just very straightforward. And these are liquidity pools to front run these projects, by the way. You're providing funds for these fundraising pools. Be the first to join a Polkastarter, a protocol built for cross-chain token pools and auctions, enabling projects to raise capital on a decentralized and interoperable environment based on Polkadot. Another thing going on with the Polkastarter right now, this was actually posted just a few days ago. and it just popped up on my KuCoin. I use KuCoin for some investments that aren't available on other platforms. Polkastarter is doing a net buying competition on KuCoin where they are giving away 22,000 in Polkastarter for the 20 users with the highest net buying volume. Now, this is nothing crazy that's going to move the price forever, but I thought that was interesting because it's just all feeding into the fact that this Polkadot ecosystem is just getting started, in my opinion. Those $2,003, like if you are the rank number 1 and you get 2,300 in Polkastarter for free, and you just hold that, your investment portfolio is going to look very good down the line if you just have the stomach to sit and hold some of that. So in my opinion, Polkastarter very bullish. It's getting a lot of publicity in terms of Polkadot's network and the up and comingness of Polkadot. I definitely love launchpad platforms early as well, so we will be getting in on Polkastarter, and I'm very bullish on Polkastarter, along with just campaigns running to give away a stake of 30,000 Polkastarter and just the success of launchpads on other platforms. Let's take a look at another category of ecosystems that I absolutely love, and that is decentralized exchanges. I'm absolutely bullish on decentralized exchanges across Cardano, across Avalanche, multiple other blockchains where, Ethereum, obviously, Binance Smart Chain. Polkaex is Order Book is a non-custodial peer-to-peer trading platform that merges the benefits of both centralized and decentralized exchanges. Thanks to the unique tech architecture, users get the best of both worlds trading on Polkaex. Highest level of security, lightning fast speed, 500,000 transactions per second. Advanced features like high-frequency trading and trading bots, 0 gas fees, an opportunity to reduce swap fees to 0 for Polkaex stakers, decentralized KYC for large volume traders. So very bullish project, and if you just look at the growth of projects in other ecosystems like PancakeSwap, Uniswap, SushiSwap, for example, just to name 3 right off the top of my head. Go look at Trader Joe for Avalanche's ecosystem. It is up tremendous over the last month as Avalanche's rise. Decentralized exchanges are huge in these platforms, and they have legitimate use cases. So I'm looking to front run a lot of these. You see the market cap here, 65 million. Very bullish project, very bullish project. Easy 10x capability on the market cap here. Easy 10x capability on the market cap. And you see it's not like this has been moving much this year, and it rightfully so. They don't have their DEX operating right now. Q3, Q4, they are having their Polkadex IDO platform, so allows token projects to create ERC-like tokens where teams can raise funds and get listed on Polkadex Exchange in one click, and Polkadex Mobile. So very bullish though on Polkadex. I mean, if you just take a look, like I said, at other growth of DEX exchanges on other platforms, you will see that these projects have really, really huge market cap potential. And you look at this market cap of Polkadex at 65 million, and that it has moon potential legitimately. Let's take a look at another DEX exchange. I like to get involved with multiple DEXs when it comes to each ecosystem. And Polkaswap has that swap name, like the SushiSwap, like the Uniswap, like PancakeSwap, for example, like SundaySwap upcoming in Cardano's ecosystem. That swap branding is very, very common and very successful. And it's an open source, non-custodial, decentralized exchange protocol. AMM project was founded in July 2020 and had its soft launch April 2021. So Polkaswap itself is actually functioning right now. You can use Polkaswap, and I'm very bullish on this one despite it already being at a $200 million market cap. When I was talking about the $65 million market cap of Polkadex, that still has 10 to 20x potential to get to $1 billion. And the room to get to $1 billion with Polkaswap is still a 4 to 5x capability if this was to become the DEX of choice under the Polkadot network, which I think it has a pretty good chance to do so. One of these two will be it for the name brand, the likeness of Polkadot, Polkadex, Polkaswap. The branding is on point. And honestly, if you do a little more deep diving, which I'm not going to dive into everything going on, these teams that these projects have are very impressive. These teams are very impressively put together. They have good blockchain experience on both projects, guys. on both projects. I'm very bullish on both Polkaswap and Polkaex, and I'm looking to add those to my portfolio as Polkadot's rise is about to begin. And one more project, we like to cover NFT gaming, NFT style gaming. Blockchain games are the future of video games, in my opinion, and play to earn is the future of video games. And what better way for play to earn than for a poker player who plays poker apps on his phone to be able to play poker, designed to run on the substrate chain of Polkadot. Poker provides players with a horrible word choice there, with a fair way to play online poker. What are they doing with probably? Players will choose from many different cryptocurrencies to stake their bets, even be able to change up during gameplay by utilizing VFX, NFTs, and realistic 3D animations. Poker immerses players in a uniquely engaging gameplay experience. And honestly, this project still has insane potential. You want to talk about a low cap project, a low cap Polkadot built gaming project in a niche that seems super untapped. Online gambling is super popular. So when you have a project like Poker, name brand is on point, by the way. It's right there with poker. You could basically say it poker if you really want to. Polkadot poker with the name. So their branding, 100% hit. And they have a lot of good marketing. If you look at their social medias, they have Akon and celebrities like that. They've definitely paid them a lot of money to endorse their product, but they have celebrity endorsements behind them. They have a lot of bullish plans on like a mobile app in the future and all that good stuff. I like poker as a long-term growth project. If you can just stomach a low cap in your portfolio of 3 million, we know that NFT and blockchain gaming is in its early stages. Hold on to this one long term, and I think we can see some really good gains out of this project. I really do. And as blockchain gaming adopts over the years, I definitely think that this project will adopt with it. And if the Polkadot network is as successful, quick, and efficient as it has been marketed to be, then I think that this project can definitely succeed. Overall, I think, if you're involved in Kusama right now, congratulations. Right now, I think you've missed that boat if you're just now getting into the Polkadot ecosystem, and I think you've missed the moon river. It's already shot up to the moon. I don't think we're missing out yet on Polkadot. I think Polkadot's growth potential for the rest of the year is only up from here. I think that this project has great growth potential, and at 34 billion, if you look at the overall market caps of all these projects, I could see them closing a little bit of these gaps before the end of the year. I could see them closing a little bit of these gaps, or at least approaching some of these 50 billion, 49 billion numbers on their market cap. And I think that's safe. That's a safe estimate for whenever these parachain auctions hit Polkadot and a lot more projects start flooding into their ecosystem and operating on the Polkadot network. I do think that is very bullish for Polkadot itself. I love Polkastarter as a launchpad program, as I mentioned. Polkadex and Polkaswap are my choices for DEX investments. And then I'm going to also look into Poker, an NFT play to earn poker game. So that is my overview of projects that I am looking at right now in the Polkadot ecosystem. And kind of just, there's a lot going on in the Polkadot ecosystem right now. There is so much to be excited about if you're a long-term investor of Polkadot, or if you're just getting involved. I'm seriously think that this project is so early stage that there is still so much growth potential to have going forward. And I think that with all these projects building under it, it's only bullish for DOT's price, and then these projects are only going to grow with it as the utility and efficiency of their network and widespread usage does grow. So, and it's bullish today. Just taking a look at the charts. We've been looking pretty good on like the 4 hour. This is the daily. So it's trending back up here. We got a green dot down here. Which usually has meant good things in his like historicals. So trending up, and then especially if you were to take a look at the 4 hour chart, we got a green dot down here. So they think that the price actually is about to start going up in the next couple hours, according to the market cipher indicator. So very interesting trends there, and I'm really excited. As a Polkadot investor myself, I'm just excited to see these parachain auctions actually hit Polkadot with the success that Kusama's been having. It's good to see. And I think that success will carry right over into Polkadot's ecosystem once they begin their own parachain auctions. We don't have a date for that yet, but I will keep y'all updated. I appreciate y'all sticking through. I know it was a long video. We covered about 5 projects though, and I think that I'm obviously very bullish on the ecosystem, and I think that there's a lot of reason for everyone who is watching to be too. Let me know your favorite projects in the Polkadot ecosystem down below, and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more going forward. I'll be back this week again with more DeFi projects that I think are going to run up before the end of the year, similarly to Avalanche and Solana. Next one I think I'm going to cover is probably Aave, whenever I cover another DeFi project that I think is just going to explode in this upcoming bull market. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Peace.